John here, and welcome to another episode of Cheat Meal Life, where we help people lose weight and keep it off while still enjoying food to the max. Now today, I'm going to be dropping 4 truth bombs, but the question is, can you handle it? Let's find out. Now the first is going to be the toughest for people to accept, but it's the most important, and it's this: you're fat because you eat too much. Period. Okay? Unless you can take 100% responsibility for where you're at, you really don't have any control or power to make changes for the positive.
I can't stop eating.
Taking 100% responsibility is absolutely critical to success, not just in losing weight and getting healthy, but in any area of life. You have to take responsibility. You have to own it. You are the way you are because of the choices you have made, and no other reason. And the truth is, the choices you have made could have gotten you nowhere else. Now, since you know you are responsible one way or another, it bears repeating. You are fat because you eat too much. Now let me word it this way, okay? Your body, my body, it can only gain weight or fat if it eats more than it needs. How am I going to gain weight? How are you going to gain weight if you are eating less than the body needs or eating exactly what it needs? You can't. It won't put it on. Yes, different people have different needs. You need to figure out what that is. That's why tracking is important, which I've covered in another video. But it's not going to gain if you're not eating more than it needs. Okay, so think of it that way. And I know I've probably already lost some people. I told you it was going to be tough, but this needs to be said. Okay, so stick with me, we got some more truth bombs coming. Now, truth bomb number 2, it's very simple, but I can't tell you how often I see this violated. And it is this: don't drink your calories if you're trying to lose weight. Drinking calories is not satiating. It won't fill you up. And I don't understand why so many people don't understand this. And again, I see it go both ways. I see skinny people that are trying to gain weight are eating the most filling foods possible. They're sitting there eating chicken breast and brown rice, and they're trying to gain weight. No wonder you can't gain weight. No wonder you're skinny. Well, the opposite is true. If you are overweight, don't consume calories that don't fill you up at all. Protein shakes and, coffees that have sugar and cream and you name it. Don't drink your calories. It's not satiating and it's not going to fill up your stomach. Get the nutrients, get the protein, get the carbs, the fat, whatever you need, eat it. Chew it up. It'll fill up your stomach, it will fill it up more, and you'll feel more satisfied. This is so basic, but it is, I can't overstate it enough. It's important. It will make such a big difference. Stop drinking your calories and start eating them. It will help you tremendously. Now, truth bomb number 3, and this is also very important. A lot of this has been dispelled lately, but there's a lot of people that still hang on to this. And it's this: you can't out-exercise a bad diet. Now, maybe if you're one of the 0.01% of the top athletes in the world, an Olympic swimmer or CrossFitter or something, but let's face it, you're not, okay? I don't care how much exercise you do. I don't care how much weights you lift, how much you run, how much you walk. You are not out exercising a bad diet. It cannot be done. And I'm going to give you a great example. Over the 4th of July this year, I went to California for a vacation with my family. And I wasn't even planning on just eating whatever I wanted. I was going to eat clean half the day, and I was going to eat pretty much what I wanted the second half, just to kind of keep it in balance. Now, during this 8 days, I averaged 15,000 steps a day. I lifted weights in the gym every day for an hour and a half to 2 hours. We were in the ocean, we were swimming, we were active. This 8 days, the amount of exercise was unbelievable. I mean, super active. During that period of time, even with that plan that I had, eating clean half, eating whatever I wanted the second half, over 8 days, I gained 32 pounds, okay? You can't out-exercise a bad diet. Now, a lot of people can't eat like me, but still, The diet is the most important thing. Now, exercise is important, but don't think that you're going to do more activity and still eat the way you are and start getting good results. Get it out of your mind. It doesn't work. Now, with truth bomb number 4, this is also very important. A lot of people get stuck with starting their diet because they're looking for the perfect diet. They're looking for the newest, latest, and greatest that's going to make them lose the weight the fastest with the least amount of effort. And ultimately, this becomes an excuse to never get started. Let me let you in on a little secret. The best diet is the one that you stick with, okay? Take your pick. Keto, intermittent fasting, carnivore, whatever, like you name it. If you look at it and it strikes a chord with you and you say, wow, I can do that. That makes sense. I feel like that's going to work for me. Almost any diet is going to work. You just have to be able to stick with it. The number one factor when you're determining a diet should be sustainability. Can I keep this up? Can I keep doing this for the long term? Okay, if you can't stick it out, I don't care how good the diet is. It could be the latest, greatest scientific breakthrough known to mankind, but if you can't do it for a period of time, it's of no use to you. Okay, so take your pick. Take something that makes sense and works for you, and you may have to experiment. This may look good on paper, and you say, oh wow, this looks really good, and then you do it, and then it turns out to be really difficult for you. Well, try something different, okay? Keep trying. You will find the thing that works for you, resonates, you get good results, and it's like, wow, this isn't as hard as I thought it was. Guess what? That's the best diet for you because it's the one that you're gonna do, okay? Don't get caught up endlessly searching for the perfect diet, okay? It's a waste of time. Find something that makes sense, try it, and if it doesn't work, adjust, but it has to be something you stick with. If it is, it's a fantastic diet. Losing weight, building muscle, getting healthy, these things can be confusing, complicated, and ever-changing process. It doesn't have to be though. Hopefully you are not making some of these mistakes that I've pointed out in this video. If you are, stop doing them. Even a single one can make a huge difference in your journey. So hopefully you found this helpful. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, you can lose weight and still eat great. We'll see you in the next one.